Hi there. Well, I've had a really odd day. I've been charging around a load of fields very quickly, just checking to see if there's any sort of site or hotspot on them. I didn't find anything apart from a Tudor buckle and what looks like some sort of post-medieval book cloth or something. That's almost 3 hours. Now, I didn't do it scientifically. I wasn't out to do it scientifically. I just wanted to cross a few fields, zigzagging very quickly to see if I could see anything on the surface that would give me an impression of Roman, perhaps, or just a sort of hottish area. And that, I really don't think the way I was doing it, I probably missed a load of things, but I just didn't come across anything. So I'm back where I know there are things, but it's completely mad, this field. There's signals and sounds everywhere. And I have found, well, I don't know what it is, and I don't even know how old it is. It looked to me like a Victorian coin at first, but sometimes I just knew it was good. Of all the rubbish and foil and stuff in this field, could have been a cartridge. As I said in my last video, there's a hedge here and there's a line of cartridges very obviously a certain distance from the hedge. I'm convinced there was a partridge drive here at one point when they would have shot partridges over the hedge like that. But anyway, back to this quickly. Now, God, really pleased with it. Not going to break any sort of records, this, but it's just rather a beautiful thing. I mean, perhaps it's a button of sorts. I can see there's a little sort of hole in it. I don't even know how old it is. But that's really cheered me up. It looks like, I tell you what it looks like. It looks like the design you see sometimes on those sort of 16th century lead farmers tokens. That's a sort of sunbursty thing. It could be, who knows? It could be modern, it could be Victorian for all I know, but I really, really like it. That sort of cheered me up, that has. Well, it's definitely quite Georgian round here, there's no doubt about it. It's mainly 18th and 17th century, with all the things I found over the last 3 or 4 trips. Either that or it's Roman. I found the lovely big George III penny of 1806, 1805, not in great condition, but they are nice and big and chunky, these things. And I have just done something which this doesn't happen very often. I found a lovely bit of Georgian buckle, shoe buckle. Thought it might be something more exciting, but then that little hole and bigger bit there in the middle, which gives it away immediately, because that's where the pin would have been, and it would have squared off all the way round. Nice design, not found something like that before. It looks a bit like a snake. And then a little bit further down, another signal. Oh, another nice little bit of bronze. But it is part of the same buckle. That really does not happen very often, but it is definitely the same buckle. And that little bit probably would have gone like that, I imagine. But that's quite cool. Well, this is likely going to be a really short video because I'm just simply not finding enough cool stuff. Finding some lovely things, but maybe not quite exciting enough to make a proper big video. But, and it's so funny, this hobby, I do love it, the way it just surprises you when you really need it. First, I found a little 17th century trade token. I recognised it immediately because I found one of these before. And it's a guy from Brandon, which is not a million miles away from here, and BWP. It's just a particularly nice one. This is in beautiful condition. I can read the lettering really easily. There's probably going to be a date on it too somewhere. Just lovely. I mean, I'm not crazy about trade tokens. Some people really are, and those who are would be completely gobsmacked by that one. That's just lovely. But just down here, I mean, honestly, I'm right up against the potatoes, as you can see or the onions, whatever they are. Wish I could just get in there. I had half an hour in there, and I came back and they'd put all this on. But this is going to be good in there, because on the edge of it is some lovely things. I so nearly didn't dig that, because it's exactly like all the aluminium rubbish I've been digging up. And down there especially is full of it. But it's not. Now, I thought it was hammered, but in a way it's more special than that. If I can find it now. Fortunately, I won't lose it because I've got a metal detector on me. Well, no, it's not hammered. I thought it might be a big silver hammer. Actually, in hindsight, it's probably too thick to be making that noise with the Deus light in full tones. A big hammer might sound slightly sort of fainter, but it is a first for me, and it's bloody lovely. It's the George I silver milled coin. Now, I don't know which one it is because I'm no expert on this sort of stuff. Is it a shilling or a half shilling? Something like that. It's a first for me. And that's just lovely. What a noise. My God, on another day I wouldn't have dug that because it's exactly what everything else sounds like. But I'm thrilled with that. That might be the end of this video. And if it is, thank you very much for watching. It's lovely to be back out. It's the 1st of March today. You wouldn't know it. It's like, it really does feel really spring-like, but apparently next week it's going to start snowing again. Anyway, that'll keep me going.